Hey, welcome back to NJ.com. I'm James Cratch here with Braulio Perez. We're going to take a look at the North Jersey Section 2 Group 4 bracket. Now, Braulio, as I've said many times throughout the season, I don't really think this is going to be very competitive. But we'll talk about the state liners of Phillipsburg in a second. Tell me why Colonia could potentially, I know they're a top seed, 9-0. Tell me why they have a chance to potentially win this section.
Well, I know we're going to get to it in a second, but I think it'll be Colonia Peaburg in the championship. And for Colonia, for them to get there, it starts with quarterback Tenny Adewusi. Saw him play a couple times this year. This kid, he can throw the ball, but he can also run as well. Also, wide receiver Pharaoh Napoleon, he's very sure-handed. Anything that Adewusi throws at him, he's coming down with. So that's what's going to help them get there. Now, with Phillipsburg, can they take down Phillipsburg? That's what I'm not so sure about.
Well, I mean, I'm not even sure if Colonia is going to get there, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, I do think they'll beat Scotch Plains Fanwood, although I'm telling people, I know Scotch Plains, they're in the playoffs here at 2-7. Now they're in here at 3-6. I know they just lost 61-0 to Peaburg, but they do have athletes. They can make things interesting. They almost beat Linden. You know, they beat Ridge, which is a good club. They almost played close with Westfield. Lost a heartbreaker to Immaculata. But I think West Morris, the 5th seed in that section, is really the team that's going to get out of that top half of the bracket.
Wow.
You know, they've won 4 straight in the NJAC. They play a rugged schedule. Only have 3 losses. Those losses are Del Barton, Roxbury, and Par Hills.
Oh, okay.
All teams that we think could be in the state final or pretty close to it. You know, Wing T, defense, I think they will knock out Colonia in the semifinals and get to that state final. But as you said, Phillipsburg is just, I think they're at a different level. I mean, I don't think there's very few sections in the state where we couldn't take Phillipsburg, put it into the section, and I don't think they would become the favorite. You know, I think Anthony Guarino, Joe Meso, Timmy Hinkle, John Monahan, Stephen Friedman, Tajulo, this team's at another level. I just don't see anyone competing with them.
No, you've been talking them up all season. You've made me a believer in them. I haven't even seen them play yet live, but from the sounds of it, they're one tough team, and I think for sure they're the favorite to capture the state championship.
So you go with Peaburg over Colonia.
I'm going to go with Peaburg over Colonia in the final.
I got Peaburg over West Morris. Okay, if Peaburg Colonia, what type of score do you think it is?
You know, Colonia, they're a team. I think they'll go out and they'll fight for sure. I think, but if Peaburg's as good as you think they are, I'll go with the final of 42 to 28. I think Colonia will, be within striking distance late, but Peaburg will pull out in the end.
No, I think Peaburg West Morris game is a little bit more low scoring. I'll go like 31-13, but I think I just think Phillipsburg is really a top 10 team in this state, and I think they're going to prove it in this section again. That's it for us here on North Jersey Section 2 Group 4. Keep it here at NJ.com. We're taking a look at all 24 sections. For Braulio Perez, this is James Cratch. We'll see you next time.